Well, greetings, salutations, and welcome to our Boulevard Home Game of the Week. Devin Dixon, Paul Ratliff here from the Tigers Den as the Hurricane Tigers play host to the visiting Desert Hills Thunder. And we want to welcome everybody in to the pregame show presented by Sport Court of Southern Utah and built by Bucks Ace Hardware. Paulie, should be a good one. We think tonight, two teams battling right there behind Crimson and Pineview in the middle of the Region 9 standings. But in the first matchup, Desert Hills kind of had their way with Hurricane. So now Hurricane here at home looking for just a little bit of payback.
Absolutely, and Hurricane's been a team that, you know, they had the week where they lost to the Cedar Reds and then beat the Dixie Flyers in the same calendar week. So it's been an up and down team, but they've got flashes of brilliance. Let's see if they can bottle it up tonight and get a win over a team like you talk about, Desert Hills, that kind of thumped them at the Thunderdome.
Going to be fun tonight. That matchup I was talking about a few weeks ago, Jack Openshaw led the way with 17. Freeman Springer had 15. Desert Hills over the Thunderdome won by a final score of 64-48, and they kind of pulled away in the fourth quarter, 19 points in the fourth quarter to grab a key Region 9 victory. We'll see what tonight brings. In the loss head-to-head earlier this year, R.J. Hurst had 16, Brigham Kemp had 14, and boy, oh boy, R.J. Hurst, Brigham Kemp, two dynamic guards the Hurricane Tigers have.
Yeah, absolutely. Both coming into the game, Brigham Kemp averaging 16.9, R.J. Hurst averaging 12.5, and they're distributors as well. R.J. Hurst averages about 1.5 assists per game, and Brigham Kemp 4.9. So these are guys that do it in both facets of the game, whether it be scoring the basketball, assisting the basketball. They're really making plays for their team beneficially to win. So these are some guys that I really like. I love what I saw the last Hurricane game we did together at the hangar against Dixie, and both these guys are integral parts in that win. And I think if they're to win tonight, there'll be another massive performance from these two guys. And, you know, the two Gooblers are huge scorers for them as well. So they've got a nice complement of scorers, and they've got a nice complement of young players. I really like this upstart Hurricane team. But on the other hand, you know, Desert Hills, they thumped them in the last meeting. So we'll see if Mason Rasmussen, Ben Chase, those guys we had on the show this morning on the drive, let's see how they materialize tonight as far as scoring the ball as well.
Speaking of our Coral Canyon coach's comments, what stood out to you from what Coach Allred had to say this morning when those guys dropped by the show?
It's just the cool, calm, collected nature of both those kids. I mean, Coach Allred was really complimentary of his players, and rightly so. I think Ben Chase is just this cool demeanor, just cool as a cucumber, just assist man, scorer, just assassin on the court, but you wouldn't know it because he's just such a nice kid, such a laid-back demeanor. And Mason Rasmussen, the same thing, just a very respectful kid, but just a killer on the court. I mean, those are just two great, great players. And Coach Allred, you know, he had a very optimistic view on the season. You know, he's not a big fan of the RPI, as we learned, but it was a great time having those guys on the show this morning.
You know, we also learned that he told his wife, I cannot not come back and coach these seniors. And so you kind of wonder if the wife's asking, hey, is this your last year? And he just one more year. You wonder what next year will bring. But he's not thinking about that right now. They're 5-3 in Region 9. They're 11-8 overall. A win tonight against the number 8 team in the RPI could move them up a little bit in the standings as games are starting to dwindle down before the upcoming state playoffs.
Yeah, absolutely. You're going to want to get these wins down the stretch as they can become more and more important as every calendar day passes by, every win towards the end of the season. And Pineview probably the only team that can catch Crimson at this stage of the year. But, you know, you're still battling for positioning in the RPI.
Well, Desert Hills still has to play Crimson and Pineview.
Mathematical chance.
Yeah, and the 3 losses, Crimson's got 1. So, you know, if they won out, still could maybe tie for region title,
sure.
I would imagine. It could be 3 losses. Now, Crimson controls their own destiny, obviously.
Yeah, that's right. If they win out, they're going to take care of business and take home the region championship. But if, you know, Pineview were to beat them whenever they go, when they come to the pit, or if they were to lose to, you know, a Desert Hills team, like you say, in the second matchup. So it'll be interesting down the stretch.
By the way, we'll have 2 games on Friday. Of course, this is the only game we're bringing you tonight on the simulcast on the Fan Sports Network on radio and on the fansportsnetwork.com. You can watch the video. And also, doubleheader, Crimson Desert Hills Friday night, Dixie Pineview. We'll have 2 live streams. The Desert Hills Crimson game will be the one simulcast on the radio. So more options coming on Friday night. We'll talk more about the matchups a little bit later on in the night. Let's get to a quick timeout, though. Come back with more of the pregame show. They're honoring, is it senior night here at Hurricane? Looks like senior night here in H-Town. So they're honoring the seniors. We'll come back and we'll talk about the seniors. We'll get you the Everbowl keys to the game as we continue with our pregame coverage here on the Fan Sports Network, getting you ready for Hurricane and Desert Hills. Hurricane, of course, comes in with a real similar record to Desert Hills, Paulie. 11 wins, 5-4 in region play. They have played one more region game than the Thunder, and they got to finish up on the road. All right, quick timeout. Back with more pregame coverage, getting you ready for the Tigers from H-Town and the Thunder on the Fan Sports Network.
At Grass Creek Construction, they put their heart and integrity into every build. Their team is committed to delivering top-quality commercial projects that stand out. Integrity is their competitive edge. Building with passion, building with purpose, proud sponsor of local sports.
Your child's sports journey starts with the City of St. George Recreation. From their first steps on the court or field to becoming a star player, our youth sports programs are here to develop talents and teamwork skills. So get out and play. Check out all the sports and get signed up at sgcityrec.org.
From bold statements to subtle compliments, Wilkinson's House of Lighting will help you more fully enjoy all the different spaces in your home. Find us online at shopwilkinsons.com or come in and see what's new. 88 East, 1160 South, just off Main.
This cheesesteak is so freshly grilled, you can still hear it sizzling.
I can hear it too.
Me too.
Actually, it's the
Hello? Cheesesteak?
grill.
Grilled right in front of you. It's a Jersey Mike's thing.
Scooter's Coffee and Hurricane is the best way to start your day or get you through your day. From breakfast sandwiches to cinnamon rolls to amazing smoothies and, of course, coffee. Anytime is a good time to sip and smile Scooter's Coffee. Open 7 days a week.
Red Rock Real Estate has over 200 professional realtors in the St. George area that specialize in the local market. Whether you're buying your dream home, looking for an investment property, or want to sell your home for the highest amount, the Red Rock Real Estate team is here to assist you. Get started now by visiting redrockrealestate.com.
Nets on Fire is the place to hoop in Southern Utah. Elevate your game with group or individual training with elite coaching. Hustle to netsonfire.org to learn more and see why so many rising stars hoop at Nets. Nets on Fire, building champions on and off the court. Welcome back. There's your 5 Hurricane Tigers seniors getting some love from the PA announcer, and they just said that one of the seniors is going to serve a mission. Must have just got his mission call to go to Stockholm, Sweden, and that is number 3, Ty Gubler.
Yeah, that's quite the stamp on the passport coming for Ty Gubler.
Can you reach the Alps from Stockholm? Could do a little winter snowboarding and
hopefully
skiing?
So. That'd be a nice spot to go. I mean, a foreign affair, but that'll be a fun mission, I think.
Ty Gubler, a senior. McCauley's a senior. Hurst is a senior. R.J. Hurst, of course. Tyson Stout and Callan Hughes. Those are your 5 seniors for the Hurricane Tigers. It'd be really interesting to see if Coach Stout starts those 5 tonight in this game. Thoughts on that? Are you a big fan of that, letting the seniors start the game?
Yeah, I always liked when the college coaches did that at the college level. It doesn't happen. I think it does happen at the high school level from time to time as well, but it's kind of a sentimental feel. You kind of get those seniors that have been together for 4 years, all the practices, all the weight room sessions, all the runs, all the training that goes into basketball together for one last run. So I think it is cool. It has a nice sentimental feel for the players, too.
Pregame, built by Bucks Ace Hardware and brought to you by Sport Court of Southern Utah. Get the ultimate backyard. And then, of course, get all your tools, all your lawn, garden, barbecue grills, everything you need at Bucks, 3 Southern Utah locations. And then wanted to kind of some breaking news here, Paulie. I just got a text over at Snow Canyon, that Snow Canyon Pineview game tonight. Another marquee coach there to walk Pineview 5-star football player that's playing basketball this year, Brock Harris. Any guesses which coach it might be?
What conference?
Big 12.
Big 12, okay. Probably go with a Utah coach, Kyle Whittingham.
100%.
Yeah.
Kyle Whittingham is in the jungle tonight.
Wow.
To watch Brock
That's a
Harris.
big guess.
Michigan.
In the jungle.
I was seeing posts on social media today that Pineview big man, Michigan, and Coach Moore were just at Pineview High School.
Yeah, Sharon. Yeah.
They had a bunch of the staff there. I mean, he is getting recruited heavily right now. Kind of fun to see. But we circle back to this one. Tigers come in at 11-8. Thunder come in at 11-8. The only difference is the RPI. Desert Hills 15 and Hurricane is 8. And if you look at Green Canyon, who's the #1 team in the RPI, and you look at who they played, Hurricane probably gave them as good a game as anybody. And Hurricane has got some momentum coming into this game tonight, Paul. You and I were over at the hangar last Friday, and they swept the Dixie Flyers. We were talking about, I think it went back to 2013 last time the Tigers beat the Flyers, and now they season sweep the Flyers. Been even longer than that. So a lot of fun for this Hurricane Tiger team. You compound that with senior night tonight. Lot to talk about.
That's right, and it's just been kind of an upstart year in Hurricane as far as athletics go. We talk about the basketball team sweeping Dixie for the first time in however long, and then the football team and Coach Cowan had a home playoff game. It's been a really good year in Hurricane, and it's only going to get better as Coach Cowan gets more time, Coach Stout gets more reps in the program, and younger guys getting a little older and such. But I really like the upstart nature of this Hurricane Tigers athletics program. But tonight on the court, I think it will be the seniors. I think they'll be some of the focal points that score a lot of points, get the rebounds. It has been a senior-laden team and a senior-led team, so I would expect them to lead the way tonight.
All right, let's take a look at wrong graphic. I apologize there. Let's take a look at, I wanted to go to the keys to the game. We'll get you this. There's a glance at the early starters, but let's go back to the keys to the game first, and then we'll get into the starting lineup in here in just a few minutes. Brought to you by Everbowl. Everbowl, where St. George gets their superfood fix. Their acai bowls are absolutely delicious. I love just the classic original, but man, I haven't had a bad one down there. In fact, I'm kind of craving one of those right now. Take a look at the keys to the game. Let's start with the Hurricane Tigers.
Yeah, for the Tigers, it's going to be the three-point shots. It's been Brigham Kemp. It's been R.J. Hurst. Those are kind of their marksmen from the outside. Let's expect them to get a lot of shots up. And Ty Gubler needs to contribute as well. So there could be a three-headed monster from the outside. That's going to be a big thing for the Tigers tonight, is they give up a little size to the Desert Hills Thunder, so maybe if their shooting can overtake that. Forced turnovers, they're going to need extra possessions to get extra points. I think that they're going to try and trap and kind of try and get steals, blocks, and runouts, whatever they can do to get extra possessions against a team that frankly beat them pretty bad the last matchup. Feed off the home court. Obviously, the last matchup was away from here, and this is going to be an energetic crowd, a full Tigers den tonight, and I think the players will feast off that energy. And lastly, points in the paint. Callan Hughes is a guy that's shooting 58% field goal percentage on the season. I think that he'll be a focal point in the offense, trying to get him the ball in the low block. That's really Hurricane's main post scorer. So I think that will be where the points in the paint come from.
Go back to the three-point shot for a second. As a team, they shoot 34%. You look at Quinn Gubler's 38%. Brigham Kemp shooting 30% from distance. Ty Gubler, best three-point shooter on the team, he's shooting 50%. He's only 10 of 20, though. He hasn't taken as many attempts, but he shot it at an even mark there. Blair is a little sniper off the bench. We saw him come in Friday night and hit a couple key ones. He shoots it at 45%. I wouldn't say this will live by the three, die by the three, because they can go inside with Hughes, and obviously points in the paint are going to be big if Hughes can capitalize. Openshaw goes for 17 on the road. That might be trouble, and that's why when you look at Desert Hills' keys to the game, win on the glass, Openshaw, win down low, Openshaw. Obviously, they want to get good guard play from Chaz Holbrook, Ben Chase, and Mason Rasmussen, and then they want to really crank up the pressure defense. You know, Dixie and Hurricane had about just shy of 40 total turnovers last Friday night. Hurricane forced Dixie into 19. So can Desert Hills flip that and get the pressure defense they want against the Tigers? That'll be really interesting tonight. All right, those are your Everbowl keys to the game. We're going to keep it right here for just a couple of seconds, and then we'll take a break. Paulie, one more item of business here inside of our pregame show built by Buck's Ace Hardware. and also presented by Sport Court of Southern Utah. Sport Court Bucks, we love them. Go use the products and services. How about our Finley Subaru Star Watch? Pick one guy. Give me one guy for the Tigers, Paul, you're keeping an eye on tonight.
One guy for the Tigers. I'm going to go with the 3S man, the stat sheet stuffer. That's Brigham Kemp. He leads the Tigers in points, assists, and steals, and 16.9, 4.9, and 2.2 respectively. He's incendiary from the outside. We saw him in the Dixie game grab that last rebound and dribble it out. That was the AWP Playmaker Play of the game. So I'm going to go Brigham Kemp here for the Tigers.
All right, and for Desert Hills, who you going with tonight?
For the Thunder, let Ben Chase cook. We saw this kid this morning. He's really grounded kid, really humble it seems, kind of a quieter, soft-spoken guy, but he's a killer, and I think he can be on the court tonight. He averages 12.4 points. If he shot maybe 5-6 times more, he'd be averaging 16, 17 easy. Chase is still the guy for the East Thunder. He leads them in scoring, assists, and steals as well. So those are the two guys tonight.
All right, there you go. There is your keys to the game, as well as our Finley Subaru Star Watch. All right, we're going to take a break. When we come back, we'll get you the starting lineup again, and then we'll get you the tip-off. It's the Tigers and the Thunder coming up on the Fan Sports Network.
At Grass Creek Construction, they put their heart and integrity into every build. Their team is committed to delivering top-quality commercial projects that stand out. Integrity is their competitive edge. Building with passion, building with purpose, proud sponsor of local sports.
House of Jump is Southern Utah's only indoor trampoline park and your only place to jump, dunk, and dodge. Head on over to our house, the House of Jump.
At Intermountain Sports Performance, we've been training athletes for over 20 years, and we guarantee your athlete will improve speed, agility, explosive power, and reduce the risk of injury while working with the most qualified and experienced team in Southern Utah. Find us on Instagram at sportsperformance_IH to learn more.
Huge news! Sport Court has a brand new showroom and design center, and it's next level. See why so many are choosing Sport Court here in Southern Utah for top quality basketball, pickleball, and multi-purpose courts. Learn more at sportcourtofsouthernutah.com.
Create your own relaxing, comfortable space. Boulevard Home offers the guaranteed best prices on furniture, appliances, mattresses, and more. And buy with no interest financing. Shop Boulevard Home, because home is who we are.
Hey St. George, this is Brian. I'm the new owner of your local Everbowl. Looking for a delicious, nutritious meal? Come to Everbowl. Our acai bowls are packed with superfoods to fuel your day. And it's where Region 9 sports fans fuel up.
Welcome back, everybody, here at the Tigers Den Hurricane on a Wednesday night, part of 3 games coming on the live stream and on the radio on the Fan Sports Network this week. Of course, last night we had Crimson, a tight win. They got it done, and they beat Dixie. A little bit of revenge last night. We were over there at the field house. That was fun. We got this game tonight, Desert Hills and Hurricane. And then Friday night, actually 2 games Friday night. We'll have Dixie Pineview, and we'll also bring you Desert Hills Crimson. So both those games will be live streamed. The simulcast game will be this Thunder team at home against the Pineview Panthers. Big week for Pineview and Crimson to see if anybody slips up or if both teams can keep winning in that race for the Region 9 title. And the RPI, you got 3-4 games. If you can win out, you can jump probably, maybe 6-7 spots. And there's a cluster right now, 7, 8, 9, 10, in the RPI rankings right now, which I don't like. I hope it doesn't end up that way, because we could see some matchups if it stays like that early before we actually got to the Elite 8 up there at SUU at the AFEC.
That's right. We would see some potential first-round matchups between inter-region teams, and that would be rough to see. But, I mean, I don't want to see that, but it seems as if it's inevitable. We've seen it in football the last couple years, and it might happen again in basketball, unfortunately.
Starters there getting introduced for Coach Chris Allred. Chris longtime coach around Region 9, multiple sports, softball, baseball, girls basketball, boys basketball. He has been doing it for a long, long time, and obviously a lot of fun to have him hanging out here and molding and tutelage of these young men, women, and all the kids we've coached. We lost a legend about a week ago in Coach Lynn Christensen, and I think Coach Allred actually spent some time right after or right there at the start of his career towards the end of Coach Lynn's career. And, you know, you get these coaches that just do an incredible job and create, you know, teamwork, and they teach hard work and all the things, the intangibles and perseverance and resiliency and all the things, dedication, and you got to be a student athlete. And so Chris Allred will bring the Thunder here to the Tigers Den tonight. Coach Stout is a young coach. I mean, he's been around this program, kid on the team, but he's got to be really excited about the way the Tigers are playing as we meet the House of Jump starting lineup. Go jump around at the House of Jump. They encourage you to bounce off the walls. You can jump off the trampoline, slam dunk. They got dodgeball. They got the video arcade. They got the snack bar. Perfect for your next birthday party or weekend out with the kids. Kemp, Gubler, Quinn Gubler, and Ty Gubler, R.J. Hurst, Callan Hughes. Desert Hills will answer with Rasmussen, Holbrook, and Springer, and then they've got Ben Chase and Jack Openshot. Thank you, House of Jump, longtime great sponsor of sports here on the Fan Sports Network. Been fan of Region 9 hoops. All right, put 8 minutes on the first quarter clock. Let's play some Region 9 basketball tonight, Paulie.
Yeah, man, here we go. This is going to be a primetime matchup between two hungry teams looking for a win, trying to improve their standing in the Region 9 shuffle that is the middle of the pack right now. So we'll see who shakes out at the end of this one.
Tigers shoot 55% from two-point range, 51% on the season coming to tonight for the Thunder. Thunder win the tip. We're underway. Holbrook on a flip goes to Chase. Over to Openshaw, who missed a couple games due to a dislocated hand, but he's back, feeling good. He's got that tape on that left hand. Holbrook lost it, got bumped, got it back. Now he's going to drive. Still plenty of time on the shot clock. Ball fake, nothing there. Needs some help. Dumps it to Jack. Jack, free throw line. Face, stripped, and loose. Openshaw goes and gets it. And a whistle and a foul with 6 on the shot clock.
Really good hustle there from the Tigers. Multiple Tigers diving on the ground when Openshaw kind of lost the ball there and let it squirt free near the sideline, and the Tigers were swarming. Try and get that recovery and take over with the basketball, but Desert Hills maintains possession, and here we go.
Driving down the lane and kicking it to Holbrook. Holbrook spins to the middle, kicks out. Good look for Rasmussen, too strong. And rebound to Stout. Tyson Stout, our starting lineup was wrong. They did start the seniors tonight, so Stout is out there. I apologize for not catching that. And McCauley is getting the start. So we talked about that. We wondered if Coach Stout would do it, and he did. So our graphic was off a little bit. I built that this morning before we got out here, so apologize for that. But I want to give McCauley and Tyson Stout a shout-out, a couple of the seniors. Hughes and Hurst, those guys always start. Still, Tigers have it. No score here early on. We've played a minute of action. Hughes on a handoff to McCauley. He'll put it on a bounce with the left hand to the elbow and terminate. Needs some help. Back out to Hughes. Shot clock still at 18. Nothing really close to the rim right now. Ty gives it up. Stockholm, Sweden. Congrats to Ty on the mission call. They announced that before the game on senior night. Little pick and roll. Hughes to the middle. Kick out.
Good
Three
pass.
in the air, but not this time. Put back won't go, but McCauley got it back. Then it's lost out of bounds, but it'll stay with H-Town.
That's the scrap from the Tigers there as they just keep fighting even after the ball hits the hardwood. They're still scrambling for the ball. Even if they're not able to get the rebound in the air, they're going to fight when it's on the ground and keep trying to get that basketball and possession back to the Tigers.
Tigers will trigger it in. Gubler grabs it and backs it back out. Three-point line extended. Over to Hughes on the elbow. Go to the other elbow, and he shuffled to feed it to Travel. And turnover number 1. Both teams with an early turnover. Do you agree with the call there, Paulie?
Yeah.
I kind of saw him drag it a little right
saw
there.
Him do it. As
change the pivot foot.
Yeah.
And it looked
kind
like
of an
they're
easy
drag
call
it.
for the official.
Yep. Thunder with the ball. No score. We played almost 2 minutes. Inside Ben Chase. Gubler gets a takeaway. Here come the Tigers. Hurst to Ty. Over to Hughes. Running their offense. Right to the middle of Brigham Kemp, who's already checked into the game. He's just a junior. And it only took 2 minutes for them to insert him into the game. But he misses that little runner, and the Thunder can try to score first. Paulie, somebody going to score here. Let's go.
Yeah, we needed someone to break the ice here, and Brigham Kemp, I thought, was on that last moon shot. It was a high arcing runner, and I thought it was going to fall, but it just a little too much strength on him.
Openshaw all the way to the left hand, scores a beautiful bucket, and Jack Openshaw opens this game with the bucket.
And Openshaw was the leading scorer in the last matchup at the Thunderdome, so he's just picking up where he left off.
A little runner by Kemp, no, but a foul. Brigham Kemp will head to the line. What do you like about a big man? He showed the whole arsenal of moves here from the top of the three-point line all the way to the bucket.
Yeah, there's a couple spins, a drop step to the basket, and he gets up quick, not giving any time for the shot blockers to come over and get to the shot. So I like what I saw there from Jack Openshaw, as that was a true big man just dominating a possession by himself.
Kemp will head to the free throw line. He's a 68% free throw shooter coming into tonight, according to the stats I'm seeing, Max Preps. And he knocks down the first. Tigers on the board from the fabulous Freddy's free throw line. Fuel it up, wash it down. You and your car always feeling fabulous, right, Paul? You love Freddy's.
Yeah, absolutely.
Of course, no pink cookies or splash drinks for Paulie right now. He's doing a weight loss challenge. Kemp makes the second, but they're delicious. I want to go get one.
That's right. You're still allowed to get them, buddy.
Open shot. 2-2 game. We played almost 3 minutes of game time. Rasmussen hounded by Kemp. Over to Chase. Gubler's guarding him, extending really far out. Chase will turn the corner all the way down the lane. Help defense comes, and it's a steal. And then Chase compounds the turnover with a foul, Paulie.
Not the best start here for Ben Chase. A couple possessions where I've thought he had a shot, a look at a shot here, and then he just kept getting extended out further and further, and then it turns into a turnover. But he had a look early on in that possession, but didn't take it.
3 early Thunder turnovers. We're tied 2-2 on the Wilkinson South Sliding scoreboard. Kemp, set 3. Looked online, but too strong. Offensive rebound to Gubler, to Kemp. Flip pass to Hughes. Hughes laying, got it. Hurricane back up by a bucket.
Sweet looking pass there by Kemp as he was flying to the basket and found a wide open Hughes, as we see here on the picture-in-picture. And what an incredible look this was from Kemp to Hughes there.
And inside, we got a jump ball. Nobody wants to let go there. Both guys just fighting for it to the end. That's my cookie. Give me that cookie, Grandma. You ever get your hand caught in the cookie jar, Paul?
I have, yes.
What grandma hit you with?
A switch.
A switch?
That's right.
Your grandma mean sauce.
Yeah, sometimes.
Wow. Tigers on the alt possession, have it back, leading 4-2. Good crowd starting to fill in above the baseline behind the basket on the home side. Not quite as big a crowd as we saw over at the field house at Crimson Cliffs last night for that Dixie versus Crimson game, but still a great crowd. Probably 1,200 in the gym tonight. Ooh. Up and under, Brigham Kemp showing you the arsenal of moves. He's got 4.
Scoop to the hoop for Brigham Kemp. What a beautiful looking move that was. He's a scorer in every sense of the word.
Turnover number 4. Quick hands there. Tigers want to run. Kemp to the middle. Kick out. Hurst behind the back. Drives the baseline. He's doubled. Hook pass out. The big fella Hughes for 3, and it won't go. Offensive rebound, though. Grabbed by Quinn Gubler. And now the Tigers will reset. For a second, they'll lob it inside. Kick out Gubler. And Mr. Ty Gubler, 50% on the season, knocks down a Nets on Fire 3.
And they're raining them down right now as the student section is fired up here on senior night.
A tough take by Springer, no, but a foul.
Good effort there from Hughes coming over, providing a presence, showing that there's no easy layups. Was never a fan of allowing easy layups, and Hughes shows, even that he takes the foul, establishes that presence early in this game.
Springer First free throw. Springer's kind of come on and then kind of cooled off, and they're hoping he comes back on again. Take another look here at the end of that play. If we caught it there, the hand came down from Hughes. First free throw from the Fab Freddy's free throw line, no good. The second one, the students making some noise. They got the ESPN sportscasters with the headsets and ties pounding the desk. They're supposed to be media. They're supposed to be neutral over there.
That's right. They got to be neutral, but they're firmly in the Tigers' den and in the Tigers' side tonight.
9-3, 6-point cushion and possession for the Tigers. Gubler on a curl to McCauley. McCauley up top to Hughes, good ball movement. Hurst tries to go behind the back, lost it, got it back, over to Kemp. Ball fake, double teamed, jackknife pass to the corner. McCauley didn't want the triple. Quinn Gubler doesn't want the triple. Down to 4 on the shot clock. McCauley kick out, Hughes has got to take it. 1 on the shot clock, it's on fire, 3 for the big Mr. Hughes with another 3 for the Tigers.
Wow, the big fella showing some range as he extends out. I think it was a matter of necessity that time. The last one he kind of took in confidence, but this time nails it with 1 second left on the shot clock.
Chase foul. Take another look at the 3, Paulie.
Yeah, I mean, this is just, he sets up out there and gets those feet set and lets it fly. It's just a beautiful shot right at the end of the shot clock.
That is the second Tiger three-pointer of the game. Ty Gubler hit 1, Hughes with another one. And with 2:10 left here in the first quarter on the Wilkinson scoreboard, it's 12-3. Already a 9-point lead here at the Tigers' den for Hurricane. Got some substitutions. Luke Terry has come into the game for Coach Allred. Also, you're seeing Andrus, who's been out. He's in. And was that a 2 or a 3? Thunder knock it down. I want to see if the foot was on the line. Did he give him the 3 here, Paulie?
I think it was the 3.
Yeah, he's behind it. Yeah. Mason Rasmussen there with that corner pocket nets on fire 3. His first points of the night, and that was big. They needed that.
Yeah, they needed that. They were in a little bit of a scoring drought. Now they need a good defensive stand here.
Backdoor cut, and McCauley drops it home.
The student section on absolute fire right now for the Tigers, and rightly so.
Thunder getting hounded. What a rat's nest going on here with our equipment cords, and a bucket down inside. The big man doing work in the low block, and that is Jack Openshaw. 2 buckets, 4 points for Jack. Go back to that replay, the other end. I mean, this is just a beautiful, without the ball, backdoor baseline cut. Coach Allred can't like that. A little too easy. But they did answer with that Openshaw bucket. So with under a minute to play in the first quarter, Hurricane leads 14-8. Outside on the wing, it's Gubler. And yeah, put 2 hands on him, so that's an easy call against Luke Terry. Personal foul number 1 and the 4th. So 1 more foul here, and the Tigers would shoot free throws to end the quarter. Desert Hills doesn't want to give him a free trip to the line. Inbound to Hughes. I've been impressed with Hughes, one of the better bigs in the region. Got a chance to maybe fight for a spot on the all-region first team. If not, certainly a second-teamer. And blocked by Ben Chase out of Hughes' hands.
There you go. That's the Finlay Superstar watch chiming in. Even when he's not timing in offensively, he still makes his presence known defensively. And he's not as big as Hughes, obviously, but he gets up and blocks the shot.
Yeah, nice timing there from Ben Chase. His older brother, Mason, played in the NWAC after his career at Desert Hills ended. Good little shooter. A little bit different type of game little bro has. Ben Chase has the capability to take over a game, though. I'd like to see a little bit more aggressive bulldog mentality out of Chase, though, from time to time. Not playing out of control or anything like that. Ball fake, pass to the corner. McCauley, no. They have to save it. It's tipped. Hughes picks it up, turns and scores it. Wow, that was a wild sequence, and it culminates with Hughes. He's already got 7 points in the game. And we got a whistle. Officials will talk about it. Take another look.
To start the sequence, it was Brigham Kemp passing up an open 3 to get a teammate a shot, and then there was the scramble under the basket. and Hughes finishes off the play. But I thought that Brigham Kemp's unselfish nature at times is really a good asset for this team, and he showed it there.
16-8. 15 seconds exactly straight up left here in the first quarter from Hurricane. They got the lead. They dig in defensively. Here comes Terry rocking the black headband. All black unis tonight for the Thunder. Open shot, catch and shoot, triple too strong. Still 3 seconds. Gubler's got to heave it, and he dribbled it out of bounds. And I think that'll do it for the quarter. Entertaining first quarter, and a good one for the home team. Right now, the Tigers doubling up the Thunder on the Wilkinson scoreboard, 16-8. Be right back on the Fan Sports Network with quarter number 2.
Need an appliance or two? AWP's got you. Check out the remodeled, expansive showroom, highlighting the Cafe series with colors like matte black, matte white, and modern glass. Make your kitchen stand out. Come see the local boys at AWP across the freeway from the Bloomington Walmart.
Welcome to the Back Nine. We bring the world's best courses to you. Elevate your game at any time with 24/7 access to top-tier golf technology and expert PGA instructors available. Back Nine Golf is a place to improve your swing for all ages. Join us today.
Hey, it's Marco from Coral Canyon Golf Course, inviting you to play the course with the best backdrop in Southern Utah. Make sure you get out and experience great golf for a great price at Coral Canyon. Visit coralcanyongolfcourse.com or call us at 435-688-1700 for your tee times.
Back in H-Town, Devin Dixon, Paul Ratliff, third member of our crew, Monica McLaughlin. Monica, what do you see after the first quarter so far?
I think it looks pretty good. It definitely looks like Hurricane is here to play, though.
Yeah.
They're definitely here to play.
They want to avenge that loss earlier in the season, and they go right out of the timeout, and R.J. Hurst, the senior, with a Nets on fire 3.
Yeah, R.J. Hurst, a smooth-stroking guy out there from the perimeter, and he averaging 12.5 points per game coming in. Let's see if he can top that tonight.
Rasmussen trying to answer. That won't go. Saved, but right to the Tigers. Here comes Hurst. He'll slow it down, spin out of traffic.
He's going to pull it.
Heat check, and got the quick bounce.
Okay. Confidence.
What a shot from RJ as he is heating up in a hurry here. Microwave offense is an understatement.
22-8, Thunder have the lead.
I think the Thunder, remember that thumping they took at the Thunderdome, I think.
Inside to open shot. A lot of game left. There's a good post cut. Terry, though, can't score it or get a shot off. They whip it cross court on a skip to Chase. Beats the defender. Help comes, hangs, and can't hit.
Oh, tough play at the basket. It looked like there was some contact right whenever he was making his approach, but no call, so they play on.
Kemp back out to Hurst. I kind of want Hurst to take another heat check here and see if he does. Gubler on a drive. Nothing there. Kick back out to Kemp. He'll take a high arcing 3. That rims out.
On line and looked good out of his hand, but just a little too strong as it rims out, but still a really good, and it looks like they got another steal here.
Yep, that's
a kick ball. They're going to call it kick ball.
Turnover number 5 for the Thunder. I got the Tigers for just 2 right now. When you look at our Scooter's Coffee statistics, Scooter Coffee, right here in Hurricane. We drove past. We had to get here to set up. Paulie's like, I wish we had time to stop. I want a smoothie.
Yeah.
I wish you told me. I want one too.
I wanted a smoothie real bad.
Well, maybe we can send Monica at halftime. How about that, Monica?
Monica's giving away money at halftime.
That's
what are you talking
right.
about?
She's doing the shoot for cash.
Otherwise, I totally would.
Scooter's Coffee, bringing our statistics tonight. 22-8, Hurricane leading on the scoreboard. Chase to trigger it in. Lob it in high to Chaz. Chaz goes straight away to the top to Andrus. Andrus, what did he say? Coach say he had his appendix burst or something this morning, Paulie?
Yeah.
And so he's been out. Coach said they've missed his toughness, his court presence. But good to see him back out there for the Thunder. Foul on Gubler or Kemp. And chased it, trigger it in again under their own basket. Fresh shot clock for D. Hills. Stop, pop, 15-footer offline. Rasmussen, who averaged about 5 rebounds a game, kick out to Chase, 3, no. Rebound again, Rasmussen. It's deflected. Here comes Hurst. Hurst, Euro step, reverse, no.
He was shot out of an absolute cannon to get that ball streamed ahead of everybody, just couldn't finish.
Holbrook and the Thunder down 22-8. They need a bucket. Haven't scored here in the opening 2 minutes and 20 seconds. Backdoor cut. Andrus got it.
Nice looking pass there. Nice assist all the way. It was a true seeing eye assist as there was multiple defenders in the way, as we see on the Holbrook asphalt replay here. Just a beautiful cut and pass. No look style.
RJ Hurst, turnaround jumper. There was the heat check, but too strong. Offensive rebound, though, for the Tigers. Neither team doing a good job defensively on the glass. A little flip shot, that won't go, and Andrus with the rebound. Here come the Thunder, down by 12. Terry drops it down to Chase. BC swinging around to Rass. Money Mason Rasmussen on the dribble drive, slipping, kicks to the corner, it gets there, Chase fires, and too strong. Rebound Stout.
And Chase off to a really uneven start here, shooting the basketball, but he's still impacting the game defensively, playing really good man-to-man, but he's got to get a few of these to fall here soon.
Kemp 3 won't go from the right wing. Offensive rebound, Tigers. Hurricanes second chance point opportunity here. Kemp whip to the corner. Stout will line up a triple, and down it goes. Nets on fire, 3 for Mr. Tyson Stout on senior night.
And Brigham Kemp is finding and distributing like a general right now on the court. He is just seeing so well and just delegating all the ball to the right spots.
Rasmussen bumped, no call, rebound or loose ball picked up by Stout. And Tigers will slow it down, up 25-10. The lead is ballooned to 15. And the turnover is kind of hurting the Thunder right now, Paul.
Yeah, absolutely. As the Tigers have gotten out and run, and they've hit threes like this one.
Hurst gets another one. Another Nets on fire 3. Building champions on and off the court. Hurst 3 threes in the quarter. Tigers have 6 in the game, Paulie.
Absolutely, and this is just another one, a moonshot, high arcing ball, and it just bounces around on the rim, and they get that hometown bounce for the 3.
Quick timeout on the court. All Tigers early, 28-10 over Desert Hills, here live on the Fan Sports Network.
At Great Harvest, we believe in crafting more than just bread. We provide crisp, garden-fresh salads and savory sandwiches. Everything from garden-fresh ingredients to our signature handcrafted bread. Our friendly staff will guide you to find a meal that will leave you craving seconds. At Great Harvest, we truly provide something for everyone. And don't forget our baked goods. Satisfy your sweet tooth and finish your meal with a brownie or cinnamon roll. Come visit us at Great Harvest.
Nets on Fire is the place to hoop in Southern Utah. Elevate your game with group or individual training with elite coaching. Hustle to netsonfire.org to learn more and see why so many rising stars hoop at Nets. Nets on Fire, building champions on and off the court.
Today's game is brought to you by Boulevard Home, Wilkinson's House of Lighting, Coral Canyon Golf Course, and City of St. George Recreation.
Welcome back. Hurricane with the opening possession of quarter number 2. See if they can get going offensively, and they do right out of the gate. There's Rasmussen, a big triple straight away.
They needed that in the worst way, and they got it. Cuts it from 28 to 13, but still, they're going to need a bigger response and a few stops consecutively.
Take another shot there of our Holbrook Asphalt replay. Good stroke, good release.
Stop.
And here comes Andrus. Andrus racing across half court. Leaves it for Terry, over to Rasmussen. Rasmussen will get it to the corner to Springer. Now to Openshaw. Way out on the perimeter, looking for a handoff. Rasmussen will hoist and hit. Here comes Money Mays with the Nets on Fire 3. Back-to-back buckets. He's got 9 on the night already, Paul.
And that's going to cut it to 12, and right away it was ballooning up, but now the Thunder making a little run here behind the shooting of Mason Rasmussen.
Rasmussen trying to get the thievery, but he runs right into McCauley, knocks him down, and an easy call there. Like the idea, though,
Yeah, it was a good idea, good concept, but just it wasn't executed to the best of their abilities, but still a good.
Paulie, 9 threes between these two teams hit already.
Yeah, I mean, it's been quite the bomb show from the outside. A lot of shots, and a lot of them, frankly, are just good shots, just wide open, a lot of space, and time and space is great for shooters, and there's been a lot of it tonight.
28-16. Hurricanes still got a 12-point lead. Haven't scored in the last couple of possessions, though. And Rasmussen, a quick 6-0 run by himself. Kemp, Hughes, Quinn Gubler, R.J. Hurst, and Blair on the court right now for Coach Stout. Blair wants the three anytime he can get it inside. They post up. Brigham Kemp, quick turnaround jumper from the middle of the key, and down it goes.
And he's just strong as an ox down there as far as competing with post players, competing with guys bigger than him to post up and score. His mid-range game's so good, but never talked about is his inside the paint scoring.
Him and Drake Carroll probably the best at posting up guards.
Yeah.
And shot won't go. Andrus, though, is having a great night doing the little things. He grabs a rebound, and he's fouled. Kemp's got 6. Hurst has 9. Hughes has 7. 9 for Rasmussen, 4 for Openshaw, kind of pacing the Thunder right now. Free throw good by Andrus. Good to see him healthy again, huh?
Yeah. It's really good to see for the Thunder as key piece in the rotation and a guy that they depend on night in, night out.
One more coming, and split him, missed the second.
Still a 13-point lead for the Tigers. Thunder got to be thinking about making some maybe more opportunistic moves in the passing lanes, maybe try and create a couple steals here.
Andrus only scores 3.5 points a game, missed some time obviously, but Coach mentioned him this morning when we were chatting with him on the show, and there's a beautiful move. We're knifing down the lane, Brigham Kemp. He's got 8.
He just scores in bunches. You know, he seemed as if he wasn't going to have a big half, but blink your eyes, he scored the last 2 possessions, and he's up to 8, and still a minute 17 left in this first half. He can stack up 12 maybe by the end of this.
Boy, this first half just flying by.
Yeah.
Like, you might make your bedtime.
That's right. I'll be in bed early, buddy.
That's good. We got the morning show tomorrow.
That's right.
Drive by Andrus and blocked by Hughes, but a whistle and a foul on Hughes. They said he cleared off with the offhand. Let's take another look at that one, Ball. What'd you see?
It's hard to tell if this was all ball or not, but oh, it's hard.
Backs to we're kind of blocked.
Yeah,
from our camera angle. Andrus free throw, no. So after making his first, he's missed 2 in a row.
Just not a lot of fouls in this game, really, as far as the speed of the game and the pace of the game. Not a lot of fouls called tonight.
Second one good from the fabulous Freddie's free throw line. Tonight's game brought to you by Intermountain Sports Performance. There is no offseason. Get sport-specific training for whatever sport you're competing in at Intermountain Sports Performance. Check them out on Instagram. Give them a call and get your kids training today. Well, the guys we've seen over the years through Region 9 of training at Intermountain Sports Performance. There is a silky smooth mid-range J for number 2, Quinn Gubler.
Quinn has looked really, really good with his mid-range game tonight, as he's been a guy that has contributed in multiple facets, but the mid-range, he's been real lethal tonight.
Shot from Springer, no. Andrus put back, yes. How about Andrus? 6 points, all coming here in the second quarter off the bench for Coach Allred. 20 seconds to go. It's a 14-point Tiger lead, 34-20. Tigers look like they want to hold for one. Waist high, yo-yo dribble out top. Crossover by Kemp, knifes down the lane, flips it up high. Wow. And with a kiss, and down it goes. Brigham Kemp.
He is a scorer in every sense of the word.
And a 3 for Chase at the horn, no. Take another look on the Holbrook Asphalt Big Score replay, Paulie, at that last bucket by Kemp.
Yeah, this was amazing. High up off the window.
There's triple team. There's 3 guys around
it. A
it.
lot of thunder in the area, but he's able to get the basket high up off the window and in. And so we can look at the scoreboard here, the Wilkinson House of Lighting scoreboard. The Tigers up 36-20 over the Thunder at home.
You know, it's balanced too. Kemp with 10. He leads the Tigers. Rasmussen had 9 in that first half. Andrus chipped in 6, and then the supporting cast. How about R.J. Hurst with 9, 3 threes in that second quarter. Callan Hughes had 7, and right now a 36-20 lead in H-Town at the Tigers Den. We'll take a timeout, come back, and we'll bring you the Great Harvest Bread Company halftime show here on the Fan Sports Network.
At Grass Creek Construction, they put their heart and integrity into every build. Their team is committed to delivering top-quality commercial projects that stand out. Integrity is their competitive edge. Building with passion, building with purpose, proud sponsor of local sports.
We love giving back to our community, and over the years, we have provided vehicles for families in need, supported local charities, and helped train our first responders. Dealer Collision, your place for collision repair.
Aloha, sports fans. It's Boo and Nick from Honolulu Grill.
Come get a taste of the islands. Try our famous Kahlua pork or tender teriyaki chicken, and you'll love our mac salad and sweet sauce on your rice.
Don't forget to try our original Kava 8 at Honolulu Grill. It's game time.
Asphalt. It's not something we think about much, except when it's in bad shape. At Holbrook Asphalt, we help cities, HOAs, and businesses avoid replacing painfully expensive roads and parking lots. To avoid the cost of replacing asphalt, you must effectively preserve it while it's still in good condition. University research has shown Holbrook Asphalt's HA5 slows asphalt aging by 67%. We make your pavement assets last longer, cost less to own, all while achieving higher property values. Visit holbrookasphalt.com to discover more.
Remember when Down East was all scratch and dent furniture? Your go-to for dorm rooms, kids' rooms, and first homes? Well, the times have changed and Down East has changed with you. Down East is proud to offer our beautiful collection of high-quality furniture designed to elevate your space and make a statement. From stylish sofas and dining tables to cozy bedroom collections. If you're starting fresh or looking to upgrade, Down East has everything you need to create the home you'll love.
Hi, I'm Jermaine O'Jegman from The Rink, and I'm inviting you to come out and skate The Rink. The Rink is the hot spot in town for big group events and kid birthday parties. We now have a karaoke room and retro skate night every Friday night. Visit skatetherink.com to learn more and let the good times roll at The Rink.
Hey, it's Luke with Udine Associates at American Family Insurance. At Udine Associates, we love insurance so you don't have to. With a quick call, we can get you an instant quote with the right coverages. My team of licensed agents are ready to help you with better insurance from American Family. Give us a call at 435-251-9102.
Today's game is brought to you by Appliance Wholesalers Plus, Buck's Ace Hardware, Dealer Collision, and Findlay Subaru.
Hurricane Dance Company entertaining the crowd here as we welcome you into our Great Harvest Bread Company halftime report. Devin Dixon, Paul Ratliff, Monica McLaughlin here at the Tigers Den in Hurricane, and they've got a 36-20 lead over Desert Hills at the break. Tigers shoot absolutely lights out from downtown, 6 3-pointers on 12 attempts, 50% from downtown when you check the Scooters Coffee stats. Led by Brigham Kemp. He had 10, 9 for R.J. Hurst on 3 threes, 7 for Hughes, and then you had the supporting cast all kind of chipping in. McCauley with 2, Tyson Stout with 3. Nice to see him get the start on senior night and hit. Gubler, Ty Gubler, another senior, hit his 3. He attempted in the first part of this game. It was the first 3 of the night, actually, for the Tigers. And then Quinn Gubler had a nice mid-range J for his only bucket. Check the Scooters Coffee stats. Mason Rasmussen, Money Mace. He had 9, 1 triple in the first quarter, hit 2 more in the second. 6 off the bench for Andrus. He's been out, and now he's back in the lineup. paying dividends for Coach Allred. They needed all 6 of those just to keep within striking distance. Openshaw 4, but remember the first meeting between these two teams, he had 17, and then Springer 1 of 2 from the line, split them, he had 1 point. The big thing I see, Ben Chase, 0 for 5, I think it was, 0 for 6 from the field, and Ben Chase did not score. Holbrook did not score. You know, Terry got some minutes, he didn't score. So Coach Allred certainly looking for more scoring, but when you look at the guy that leads them in that department this year, Ben Chase, no points in that first half. So they got to try to find a way to maybe drop a play for him to get something through the net, because, Paulie, if they're going to come back from down 16, Ben Chase, I think, is going to have about 16 in the second half.
Yeah, he averages about 12.4 points per game. So they're going to need him to get close to a season average or more for them to have a chance to win this game, because it was a very, very quiet first half.
Yeah, no question about it. What else did you see? Let's check out the little shoot for cash here. Oh, there's the third member of our crew, Monica. She's got the some of the high school clubs here at Desert Hills. They'll be trying to raise money. So there's our guy Jeff Richards down there, St. George News. You can read all about the game tonight from Jeff later on. And Hurricane fans got to love the way the first half went.
That's right. The Tigers fans got to be pleased with a 16-point lead. Times it was close to 18 or 20. I mean, it really ballooned up there, and the Thunder made a late run to kind of trim it down, but still the threes are a big theme in the first half for the Tigers, as they made so many of them. It was R.J. Hurst, it was Quinn Gubler, it was Brigham Kemp, it was everybody contributing from the perimeter.
So 36-20, our halftime score. Right now, Crimson taking care of business at home. They're at the half. 31-18, Crimson is leading Cedar. And already halftime over at the Jungle tonight. Snow Canyon trailing Pineview 32-23. So Hurricane by 16, Panthers by 9, and Crimson leads by 13. Of course, the Flyers have the night off tonight. They're not playing. There's a bucket. There's a shot for cash, huh, Paulie?
Somebody's going crazy over there. He's running into the crowd. The students are going wild with him. Beautiful. It must have made
I don't know if I caught it.
The big money shot. Let's see if you got it.
No, I got the celebration.
Okay.
I didn't react fast enough. I wasn't planning on replays from the halftime show. So I don't know the name on that student, but hey, that was a great shot. Deep. All right, 36-20. We'll take a break. When we come back, I'll get you some scores around the country. Paul will put his observation hat on and get you some second half adjustments. All Tigers high school basketball presented by our friends at Honolulu Grill. Get on over there, 7th South, 7th East, and taste the aloha. It's all good at Honolulu Grill. Back in a flash here on the Fan Sports Network.
Fabulous Freddy's is the locals' choice for a full-service car wash. It's fast. Have your car washed in just 20 minutes or less. Fabulous Freddy's always keeps it clean inside and out, with 2 Southern Utah locations, as well as in Vegas, Lehigh, and Sandy.
Oh, hello, Italian nightclub from Jimmy John's. Ciao, freshly baked bread piled with Italian-style meats. Hey, hand-sliced veggies. Am I obsessed with this sandwich? Yeah. So what if I am? Jimmy John's. Order online or on the app.
We love giving back to our community, and over the years, we have provided vehicles for families in need, supported local charities, and helped train our first responders. Dealer Collision, your place for collision repair.
Your child's sports journey starts with the City of St. George Recreation. From their first steps on the court or field to becoming a star player, our youth sports programs are here to develop talents and teamwork skills. So get out and play. Check out all the sports and get signed up at sgcityrec.org.
You could wander around a warehouse store forever and never find the one thing that could make all the difference. A helpful face? Now that's something to consider. Everything your local Bucks Ace stands for is written on our faces. Welcoming, neighborly, knowledgeable. When you're in need of a helpful face, visit one of our 3 Southern Utah locations.
House of Jump is Southern Utah's only indoor trampoline park and your only place to jump, dunk, and dodge. Head on over to our house, the House of Jump.
Asphalt. It's not something we think about much except when it's in bad shape. At Holbrook Asphalt, we help cities, HOAs, and businesses avoid replacing painfully expensive roads and parking lots. To avoid the cost of replacing asphalt, you must effectively preserve it while it's still in good condition. University research has shown Holbrook Asphalt's HA5 slows asphalt aging by 67%. We make your pavement assets last longer, cost less to own, all while achieving higher property values. Visit holbrookasphalt.com to discuss.
Today's game is brought to you by Down East, House of Jump, UD and Associates, and Best Friends Animal Sanctuary.
All right, back here live at Hurricane High School. They lead Desert Hills 36-20. Halftime presented by Great Harvest Bread Company. And of course, 36 points. Want to point out, we're looking really good as far as how we're tracking. We didn't get over 55 points last night, and if you've been a long-time listener on the Fan Sports Network, you know that means the Holbrook Big Score Dessert is on. Holbrook Asphalt, the leaders in HA5. We got over 55 points. Fans of Region 9, doesn't matter what team does it, you win. Head to the St. George Yogurt Landing after the game. You buy one, you get the second one equal or lesser value for FREE, free. Before we get into the second half adjustments, Paulie, a couple of scores from around the country, and one interesting game that I thought would be really tight tonight, Denver against the Knicks in the association, but the Knicks are up 10 with about 6:37 left to go in that game. Pretty good Wednesday slate of college basketball, though, games tonight. You've got number 4 Alabama up by 5 over number 14 Mississippi State. Still 4 minutes and 30 seconds left in the first half. Number 1 Auburn already cruised down in the Bayou. They beat LSU 87-74. And how about the Houston Cougars, Paulie? 63-49. They just keep rolling right along. They've got a big win against Kansas on the road, and they go to West Virginia. And they're not singing Country Roads right now, walking out of the gym as the Cougars come in and kind of take care of business.
Yeah, the Cougars, my national championship pick. I made it on the show maybe a week ago. Feel as if they're maybe the best team in college hoops. I mean, just so tenacious on defense, and West Virginia found out the hard way again today. Only scored 49, averaging over 70. So it's quite the wake-up call every time you play the Houston Cougars.
By the way, here in about 15 minutes, Utah State, UNLV from up at the Spectrum, the D. Glenn Smith Spectrum in Logan. Remember, UNLV handed Utah State their only Mountain West Conference loss. Aggies are 8-1, so we'll be able to catch the second half of that one when we're done here with the Tigers and the Thunder, huh, buddy?
Yeah, that sounds right, my friend. I mean, we'll be able to catch a lot of good late basketball, as this one is pacing pretty quickly here.
All right, let's go to the locker room adjustments. A little chalk talk here. And Paulie, let's start first with D. Hills. What was Coach Allred saying about getting back into this game?
Yeah, you gotta to get back in this game. You're not gonna be able to allow as many three-point shots. Even the volume of them, even if they're not going in, every three-point shot from Hurst, Kemp, one of the Gooblers is the threat of going in. So I don't love when I'm seeing a bunch of three-point opportunities for the Hurricane Tigers. And then for the Tigers on the opposite end, I think it's about containing Ben Chase and Mason Rasmussen, the two guys we had on the show earlier this morning. I think if Rasmussen has already been going, and if Chase gets going, then I think it's going to be a bad sign for the Tigers, and I think that this lead will evaporate away. So I think it's about containing those two guys. Openshaw as well. He had the big first game at the Thunderdome. Been held largely in check tonight, but they're going to need more than just Mason Rasmussen in the second half.
All right, Paulie, good stuff. Our second half adjustments brought to you by our friends at Coral Canyon Golf Course. Hey, in the month of February, if you spend $25 in the pro shop, they're going to give you a little opportunity drawing to win a round of golf for you and a buddy at Coral Canyon with Big Mo Malosi from Good. That would be fun. I played golf with Big Mo actually before. He is a blast, and obviously a big social media influencer with the good guys. So check that out the next time you're at Coral Canyon Golf Course. Again, the other scores updates brought to you by The Rink, skatetherink.com. Pineview leading by 9 over Snow Canyon on the road tonight, and Crimson leading at home tonight by 13 over Cedar. A steal right out of the start of the second half, and Brigham Kemp is going to go coast to coast, lay it up and in, and that's the start the Tigers and Coach Stout really wanted.
Absolutely, as he was Brigham Kemp taking defense into offense in a quick way to start the second half as he streamed down the court like a rocket for that lay-in.
38-20. This is the largest lead of the game. Who can help Rasmussen? They don't start Andrus. Openshaw will take a 3, way too strong. Bank, no good. Offensive rebound. How many offensive rebounds is that for Rasmussen? He's having a heck of a night.
He is. He's been a junkyard dog on the boards.
Rasmussen will hoist the 3, and they can't come up with second chance points as it's no good.
And even though Hughes was unable to get the rebound there, he got the deflection to another Tiger to get the ball out of their side of the court.
6 minutes, 45 seconds left here in the third. 38-20. And ball loose. Mad scramble, middle of the key. Hughes had it, passes it out, but they're going to grant a timeout to the Tigers bench, Paul.
Yeah, what a fortuitous call there for the Tigers, as it looked as if that was headed for a jump ball, but able to get the timeout, snipe it in, and maintain possession. That's big for the Tigers.
All right, full timeout. We'll take it. Timeout's brought to you by Luke Udy at American Family Insurance, voted best of Southern Utah. And, of course, can get you a free quote, see how much you can save you on your auto, home, or life insurance. Back after this message from our great local partners.
Your child's sports journey starts with the City of St. George Recreation. From their first steps on the court or field to becoming a star player, our youth sports programs are here to develop talents and teamwork skills. So get out and play. Check out all the sports and get signed up at sgcityrec.org.
Hey, it's Luke with Udy & Associates at American Family Insurance. At Udy & Associates, we love insurance so you don't have to. With a quick call, we can get you an instant quote with the right coverages. My team of licensed agents are ready to help you with better insurance from American Family. Give us a call at 435-251-9.
Today's game is brought to you by Everbowl, Back 9 Golf, Fabulous Freddy's, and Great Harvest Bread.
Inside, they didn't give us a full timeout there. We break back in here. Hurricane missed the first one. Ty Gubler put back, and that is good, Paulie. And the Tigers rolling right along here to start the second half.
The Tigers roaring right now, buddy, as their offense clicking on all cylinders, and it just is looking easy for them at this point.
Inside, open shot, left hand, no. Rebound, Hughes. He'll bring it up. Point forward, hand off to Kemp. Kemp to the middle, spin cycle, too strong. Put back Hughes, weak side glass in the crash.
And that's the cleanup job by Hughes. That's sometimes what a great big guy needs to do, is may not get the ball in your hands every possession, but find a way to get your hands on the rebound.
Shot up good, no good. Rebound, open shot. That bucket is good. And one opportunity here.
Fans not liking the continuation there.
Go back to that Hurricane bucket for just a second, Paul. Kemp just creates, even though he misses, the big man Hughes there to clean things up.
That's right, as he was just crashing the weak side and knew that ball was coming off, and right in the hands of Hughes and into the basket for the Tigers, but still on the other end, Jack Openshaw converts the three-point play.
So Openshaw now has 7. Had 4 at the break, and it's a 19-point Tiger lead. Was just 21. A steal by Desert Hills. Here comes Openshaw. Kick cross court to Rasmussen. He'll hoist a triple. That won't go. Openshaw, Gubler, tie up. That's a good call. They both had joint possession.
Good
and they're
call,
both traveling with the basketball, so you got to jump it up there.
That's right.
Whew. Tigers rolling right now. Number 8 in the latest RPI, Thunder 15th. Both teams 11-8 overall coming into this Region 9 Wednesday night matchup. senior night tonight, and the Tigers are playing enthused. Carey, yeah, it just slipped a little bit, and that's a good call.
Good call there. Going the other way.
Don't see the carry call much at any level, do you? But if you're going to see it, usually it's at the high school level more than anywhere else.
Absolutely. You see it a lot more, you're right. You don't see it as much in college and the pros.
Rasmussen on a flip to Springer. On a weave backdoor, nothing there to Holbrook. Chase set three, no. He's off a little bit tonight.
Yeah, he's
offensive rebound, Holbrook. Holbrook drops it into Openshaw. I'd like to see Openshaw catch it a little lower on the block. Wide open, Holbrook triple. There you go, Chaz Holbrook, nets on fire three.
And they needed that in the worst way, as the Thunder had gone on a long scoring drought to start the second half. But it was a good shot there by Chaz, who's wearing the reverse Grinch Kobe's tonight. Love those. Good looking shoe from a good looking shot there.
Inside, Gubler kicks it to Kemp and he lays it up and in. Kemp has 14 in the contest, Paul.
And he just slashes so effectively, and it's just with purpose. Every time he dribbles towards the basket, you know he can score at any moment.
Drive, kick, deflected, out of bounds. It'll stay with the Thunder. Tonight's game brought to you by the City of St. George Recreation Department. The journey for your kid's sports career starts at sgcityrec.org. So get out and play. Sign up your kids. You got co-ed adult stuff too. Co-ed volleyball, co-ed kickball, all firing up here in the next couple weeks. Sign-ups are open. I think Miss Kickboxing. Monica, have you ever played kickball?
My dream is to play kickball.
Well, you can go get signed up today.
I'm gonna kick that all the way onto the field.
There you
If
go.
I can kick it as hard as I can punch it, shoot.
We're courtside here with Monica. Monica, how much? One student hit a.
He's the first one I've seen hit that half court. $500 for the Friends of Faith Club for Hurricane.
What club was it?
Friends of Faith. I think it's their seminary group.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Open shot and one opportunity here. He's starting the third strong and got an old-fashioned three-point play, but he can't get it from the Fabulous Freddy's free throw line. They get the offensive rebound, though, and Holbrook falls down, slipped down. Rasmussen saves it right to Ty Gubler. Whip it ahead to Kemp. Tigers up 44-28 over Desert Hills on the Wilkinson scoreboard, and Springer fouls Kemp.
Yeah, I mean, kind of a bad foul there from Springer, as Kemp had come to a stop. He couldn't have moved from off that spot and kind of just reached in on him.
Lob it in high to Kemp. BK, spin move, help comes. Kicks to the corner. He knows where everybody's at. He finds R.J. Hurst for a nets on fire three.
And they are striping it up. I mean, Kemp has had some incredible looks to his teammates tonight, and that's just one of many, but he has just been, and the people that get the looks from Kemp make the shots for the Tigers.
Got to be at least 6 dimes to go along with 14 points. Has a couple rebounds as well. Openshaw, kick, good look. Holbrook just hit a three. Can he hit another one? Yes, he can. It's a 3 for all, Paulie.
Chaz Holbrook really locking in from the outside tonight as well. We're dueling threes at this point, as R.J. Hurst, Chaz Holbrook, Brigham Kemp, so many guys contributing from the perimeter tonight.
Steal by Rasmussen. Here comes Money Mace. Whip it to Jack. Jack on the attack. Knocked away out of bounds on the backside by Tyson Stout. It'll still stay with the Thunder. Take a look at that Kemp setup in the corner, Paulie, a few moments ago for a nets on fire three.
Yeah, it was a beautiful looking setup and a beautiful looking shot. High arcing rainbow swish to the back of the net, and beautiful sequence.
7 3-pointer hit tonight for H-Town. Desert Hills, they have 5 tonight. Holbrook wants another one, not this time. And all the threes are between Holbrook and Rasmussen.
Rebound Brigham Kemp as he went high above the trees to grab that rebound.
Drive, and a whistle and a foul.
Students not liking that hard foul there, but two guys share a little Little handshake after the play. Good sportsmanship there.
We have 2 minutes and 15 seconds left. Ben Chase is going to check back in. He still has not scored for Desert Hills in the game tonight. 0 for 8, I believe, from the field, Paulie.
He was our Finlay superstar. Watch, as a guy that led the Thunder in scoring coming into the game. It's been really perplexing how he hasn't been able to get onto the board.
Deep inbounds, tracked down by Hurst. He'll go to work, kick to the corner to Kemp. BK, crossover. BK one, drives, kicks, and Holbrook tipped it out of bounds. It'll stay with the Tigers. They got plenty of time on the shot clock, 23 seconds remaining on the shot clock.
Yeah, plenty of time to get a good shot up here, as that was a good-looking drive there from Brigham Kemp, and just no one to find on the perimeter this time. He was looking to distribute once again, but no one there this time.
Kemp, foul. He'll head to the line. Shot won't go. 47-31 on the Wilkinson scoreboard. Right where we were at halftime, Paulie. So you got 6 minutes into the third quarter. We got just under 2 minutes left in this quarter, and Desert Hills has not been able to chip away at this Tiger lead.
Yeah, it's been the foot on the pedal from Coach Stout and the Tigers. They have not relented at all. They're not going late into shot clocks and taking a shot with under 10 seconds just to burn clock. They're running their offense, they're running their sets, and they're still scoring at a high level.
Well, and Coach Allred is going deeper into the bench. I mean, Kohler's into the game right now. He just brought Spence in, trying to give some guys a quick breather here maybe for the stretch run. Free throw won't go, but an offensive rebound by McCauley. One of 5 seniors on Coach Stout's Hurricane Tiger team. Both these teams looking for win number 12 on the year overall. Both these teams looking for their 6th region win and an offensive foul call against the Tigers. And right now, Tigers looking good to get that win.
Yeah, Tigers in a good spot right now with 1:43 left in the third. Barring a huge scoring barrage to end this third quarter, they're going to go in with a comfortable lead into the fourth.
Here comes Terry. There you go. Terry wants a lot of dribble in here, looking for a cutter, trying to find a teammate, still putting it on a bounce. Finally gives it up to Spence. Over to Kohler, now to Chase. Chase trying to score for the first time tonight, and he can't, but a put back up and in. Beautiful follow-up there, and that was Spence, I believe.
Has Ben Chase still denied his first points of the game there.
Just a little off tonight, isn't he, Paul?
Yeah, just a tad
it's a good
off.
move, just couldn't finish it.
Yeah, had some open looks, some good looks at the basket, just hasn't been able to finish, and it's hurting the Thunder.
Fancy dribble, but gives it up to McCauley, and now they call Ben Chase with the foul. 48-33. The "you can't do that" chants resonating here in the Tigers' den.
Yeah, they're being blaring out here at this point as they've got a comfortable lead. They're feeling themselves there in the student section, and Tigers feeling themselves on the court. They're up 15.
Kick out to McCauley.
Oh.
Now an extra pass, Stout, open three, and he can't find the mark. Rebound Thunder, here comes Chase. Chase slows it down. About a 6.5 second differential shot clock and third quarter clock. Down to 31 in the quarter. 48-33, lead is 15. Thunder trying to get a bucket. Chase all the way to the rim, too strong. A lot of contact, no foul either way. And now Kemp will slow it down for the moment. Kick it to Hurst. Hurst back to Kemp with 15. Kemp holding.
Shot clock off.
Kemp behind the back, down the lane, stolen by Terry, it's loose. Chase picks it up. Chase got to get rid of it. He's gonna kick it down low. Field goal, good, beats the horn. Thunder cut it to 13 in the quarter. Paulie, there's been Chase with the pass, and then a nice finish there. That was Andrus, wasn't it?
Yeah, as it was a good-looking pass and a good-looking finish right at the horn to give the Thunder a chance in this fourth quarter. We put 8 minutes up on the Wilkinson's House Lighting scoreboard. It's 48-35 Tigers from the Tigers' Den.
At Grass Creek Construction, they put their heart and integrity into every build. Their team is committed to delivering top-quality commercial projects that stand out. Integrity is their competitive edge. Building with passion, building with purpose, proud sponsor of local sports.
At Intermountain Sports Performance, we've been training athletes for over 20 years, and we guarantee your athlete will improve speed, agility, explosive power, and reduce the risk of injury while working with the most qualified and experienced team in Southern Utah. Find us on Instagram at sportsperformance_IH to learn more.
Today's game is brought to you by Everbowl, Back Nine Golf, Fabulous Freddy's, and Great Harvest Bread Company.
Thanks to our great sponsors. Put 8 minutes on the fourth quarter clock. Thunder with the possession. Fourth quarter brought to you by Intermountain Sports Performance. Rasmussen, low pass, but he's able to control it over to Holbrook. Couple dribbles in the corner. Now comes back out to Rasmussen. Over to Andrus. Andrus has 8 off the bench tonight after that field goal to beat the third quarter clock. Bounce pass kicked. Let's go to the third member of our crew, Monica McLaughlin. What do you think of the student section tonight, Monica?
They're crushing it tonight. They're very inspiring. They're very loud. When that kid hit his $500 shot, he jumped into their crowd.
Crowd surfer.
It was amazing.
It was amazing.
I like the chant when the schools say, "We can't hear you." When the other schools yelling obscenities at them and the others are like, "We can't hear you." I love that.
What do you think about the 5 ESPN sports casters? Which one's Paul down there?
I'm trying to look for Paul. We got 2 of the guys in sunglasses, so I'm going to choose one of the guys in sunglasses for Paul.
Okay.
I don't think it's the redhead.
Shot
Sorry.
won't go. Put back by Openshaw won't go.
Oh, look at this.
Outlet, step back 3, and Hurst just a little bit short. Here comes Ben Chase. Thunder down 13, and a whistle and a foul.
That was a sequence there as R.J. Hurst did the transition step back 3 there, attempted it, and if it would have gone in, I think the house would have come down. That would have drawn the biggest applause of the night.
Couple rink, skatetherink.com, check them out. Updates, 49-27, Pineview leads Snow Canyon early in the fourth quarter. And Crimson still leading last report, 36-25 in the third quarter over Cedar. So all the, I don't know if I want to say all the favorites, but Pineview's second in the region standings, Crimson's first. They're both winning. Tigers are 5-4 in region. Hurricane came in tonight 5-3. And now we'll see if Chaz can get a couple on the board from the Fabulous Freddy's free throw line. First free throw high off the rim, and down it goes. Coming up, as always, we'll pick our Appliance Wholesalers Plus Playmaker Play of the Game. We'll also hand out our Jersey Mike Sub of the Game and pick our Findlay Subaru Star of the Game in the post-game festivities. Paulie gets the final word tonight. Monica will add your vote in.
That's right. Third member of our team.
One down and the second one down as well. So Holbrook, he's got 8 tonight. And here come the Tigers. They want to burn a little clock. They're still up 11.
They're still running their stuff, like we see there.
And Kemp can't find the mark from the running right side lay-in. It just spins off the rim. And here's Ben Chase. Thunder can get it single digits with the bucket. Inside, blocked, out of bounds, off of the Tigers. Ooh, I don't know.
Let's take a look at the replay if you got it there. It's
a hard drive by Andrus. Who touches it last? It looked like the left hand of Andrus, didn't it?
Yeah, it did.
And Coach Stout is talking. And we got a timeout on the floor. We'll take it. Back in a flash. Tigers still in control, but narrowing the gap. Here come the Thunder. 48-37. 6:41 left in the fourth on the Fan.
Today's game is brought to you by Johnson Pediatric Dentistry, Sport Court, Scooters Coffee, and Holbrook Asphalt.
Back live here in H-Town on the east side. Tigers, Thunder, getting close to crunch time here. 6:41 to go. Devin Dixon, Paul Ratliff in the Grass Creek Construction broadcast booth. Third member of our crew, Monica McLaughlin. And a steal by Kemp. Kemp racing ahead, scores it and one.
Wow.
Brigham Kemp with the steal and the score.
And that's just, I've been talking about it the whole game. This is just a score. And we see him steal the basketball here, take it all the way down the distance of the court, get fouled, finish it with authority. And the hoop and the harm, as they say, as Brigham Kemp been doing it all night and contributes again for this Tigers
Is that
team.
a Bill Raftery?
Hoop and the harm?
Is that
I think it
Raftery?
is, yeah.
And Kemp gets the old-fashioned three-point play. Trivia question for you tonight. What year did they install the three-point line?
That I wouldn't know. I'm not good with years and stuff like that.
Oh, Holbrook lost the handle. It goes off his knee or foot air, and it goes out of bounds. Hurricane basketball. They're up by 14.
I'm going to keep thinking on that year the three-point line was changed. Okay, I'm going to say it's sometime in the late 80s or maybe the late 70s. We'll go 79-80.
I know this because it's the year I was born, 1979.
Wow, look at that.
Oh, did Monica have a guess? Monica, what was your guess?
My guess was I just Googled it and showed Paul my phone.
Oh,
that's what it was.
Cheating on me, Paul.
That's right.
But Devin's over here Googling it on his own computer, too.
Just to make sure, I knew.
He's double checking, but he knew it.
There's another bucket for the Thunder. I knew this because my uncle graduated high school in 1978, and he always used to say, it came around too late. I would have had way more points, like Uncle Rico style.
Yeah.
Everybody loves Uncle Rico, Uncle Brad. And so I always remembered that.
Both of them were Devin's uncles, for the record.
Uncle Rico was not, but I will adopt him as a great uncle. Open shot, kick out, Chase. Can he find the range? Yes, he can. There has been Chase, the triple, and that's on fire three, and they needed it.
And that was the biggest one of the night from Chase, as he had none up until this point, but now then they draw the block on the other end.
9-point lead, 51-42. Take another look at that triple from the lefty.
Ben Chase, a little lankier, long release, kind of takes a little more time than most, but it's a beautiful looking shot.
And how about the pass from Jack Openshaw to find him open in the corner pocket? Quinn Gubler, free throw, no. You kind of feel like Hurricanes in control with 5:26 to go, but certainly this game is far from over. Thunder, that was a big three from Ben Chase. See if Gubler can get the second. He does. Split a pair from the Fabulous Freddy's foul line. Field up, wash it down and save. Get that car wash, and then you save on gas to fill up your tank at your two Southern Utah Fabulous Freddy's. Of course, you got a bunch in Sandy and Lehigh and all over the Las Vegas area. Fabulous Freddy's, longtime great partner with us on the network. Inside open shot, quick spin move, beautiful finish with the left hand.
Yeah, that was a good-looking finish and a good-looking spin, but not the greatest of defenses as he got wide open under the basket and no one came to help.
He's got 11 tonight. I might have missed one. I think he might have 13, Paul. I got to check that. Gubler inside Hughes. He's been quiet, and there's the big man with the bucket in the paint.
Yeah, it's been a while since Hughes had made the three for the perimeter. He hadn't really checked in offensively much since then, but finds a hole in the Thunder defense and sits down and gets an easy pass for the lay-in.
He's got 11 now. Yeah, he had 7 in the first half. One bucket in the third and another one there here in the fourth. And Chase just led open shot too far. Turnover Thunder.
This really has not been Ben Chase's night tonight. One of the best players all year long. Super consistent for this Thunder team, but just a little off his game tonight.
Down by 10.
54-44. Tigers with the ball. 4 minutes and some change to go. Here in the Tigers' den. 3. Goobler, why not? Nets on fire. 3. Why settle for 2 when you can have the 3?
And just so many open looks all night long for these Tigers, and that was another one for Quinn Goobler. And they got to make the shots, of course, but there's still open shots a lot of the time, and that's posed big problems for the Thunder defense.
Open Shaw, lost it, and gets it out to Rasmussen. Working on Kemp. Kick out to Chaz Holbrook, past Hurst, mid-range jumper, got it. Chaz Holbrook into double digits. He's got 10. Coach Allred wants a TO, brought to you by Luke Udy, American Family Insurance. We'll catch our breath. 3:33 to go, 57-46. Tigers lead the Thunder on the Fan Sports Network.
Own property and want to rent it? Then you need the right team with 11 years of local experience, a staff of over 25 employees, and a 4.9 Google rating. Aim to maximize your rental income and find quality tenants while keeping turnover low to increase your revenue and truly maintain your property. Learn more at redrockpropertymanagement.com.
At Great Harvest, we believe in crafting more than just bread. We provide crisp, garden-fresh salads and savory sandwiches. Everything from garden-fresh ingredients to our signature handcrafted bread. Our friendly staff will guide you to find a meal that will leave you craving seconds. At Great Harvest, we truly provide something for everyone. And don't forget our baked goods. Satisfy your sweet tooth and finish your meal with a brownie or cinnamon roll. Come visit us at Great Harvest.
Today's game is brought to you by Boulevard Home, Handel's Ice Cream, Intercap Lending, and Red Rock Real Estate.
Back here at the Tigers Den in crunch time. You got a hat, cinch it tight. You got a belt, cinch it up. You got a seatbelt, put it on. Do the Thunder have a comeback in the cards, or the Tigers on senior night? One of these teams going to get their 6th region win and their 12th win on the season. Goobler out top. Ty gets it to Hughes, quickly out to Hurst. Parking lot 3! And that would have been good from Leverkin, but he misfires.
Yeah, that was a deep shot from Hurst. As he had been feeling it all night long, had that barrage in the first half.
Rasmussen 3, no. Offensive rebound, Chase. Wraparound pass to Andrus. Power dribble, up and under, and he can't get enough room, and cleared by the Tigers. Probably should have kicked it out or dribbled it out of traffic there. Just didn't have room. He's directly under the basket on the offensive rebound.
Rebounding effort from the Tigers has been ferocious tonight. They have not relented at all towards the end of this game. It has been the same consistency from the tip.
Hurst had that big second quarter where he hit 3 triples. Open 3 here, short. Offensive rebound, Kemp, flip it up and in. Brigham Kemp.
And that's just the dagger if you're Desert Hills. If you get a long possession that you end with a missed shot, with an opportunity to clear the ball, and you allow an offensive rebound and an easy putback for the best scorer on the Tigers.
It is a final. Crimson has won 63-48 tonight over Cedar. So they're now 8-1 in region play. Open shot, flips it up short, foul. Open shot to the line for free throws. Callan Hughes will pick up the foul, and he is fouled out. That is number 5, I believe. Yep, Hughes is heading to the bench. Heading to the bench. 1:50 to go, Paulie. Opachaw's got to make these with the clock stopped. Doesn't he have a chance here for the Thunder?
Yeah, I would say that he's got to make these to have a chance for Desert Hills to be in this game. Got to make both.
Opachaw's come alive in the second half. High arcing free throw, no good on the second attempt, so he split them. It's a 12-point lead, under 2 minutes to play. Fresh shot clock for the Tigers. They can take this down to about 120 before they got to shoot it. 118 actually, to get a clean look off. I don't know if they want to wait that long, but they want to get a good shot here, Paul.
Yeah. They want to burn some clock, but they also want to get a quality look.
Good ball moving now. Kemp with 8. He'll take a straightaway 3. No. Chase rebound.
Chase doing all he can in the other aspects of the box score. Just not scoring as he attacks here, though.
kind of lost it out of his hand. Obershot can't corral it, and a huge miss. And here come the Tigers. Ahead to Hurst. He wants a 3 on senior night, but it won't fall. Gubler saves it.
The offensive rebounds, man.
Gubler saves it off of Obershot. Tigers have possession 1 minute to go. They're up 59-47.
The offensive rebounds have been the backbreakers for this Desert Hills team. They've allowed so many late in the shot clock opportunities for the Tigers to get extra possessions. And we talked about that as one of the keys to the game. Couldn't allow extra possessions.
Gubler to Gubler. Tie with it now to Kemp. BK 1. Taking the clock. Now he's got to get some help. Lost the dribble. Now gets it to Gubler. Poked by Chaz, but they call a foul on Chaz Holbrook. You like the reverse Grinches?
I do. Yeah, I like those.
Monica, make a note of that. Paul likes the Grinches, the reverse Grinches.
Grinches? Like the reverse Grinches?
Yeah,
correct.
You see the Christmas colors?
See the red and green shoes down there, Monica?
I cannot do Christmas colors when it's not Christmas.
Still,
it's like an ick for
here
me.
comes Ben Chase all the way in, left hand lay-in, got it. Is it too little too late? Chase has got 5 here in the fourth quarter, but that's it for the night. And a timeout brought to you by Luke Udy at American Family Insurance, and we will step aside, back for the finish here from the Tigers Den. They lead on the Wilkinson scoreboard by 10, 59-49.
Nets on Fire is the place to hoop in Southern Utah. Elevate your game with group or individual training with elite coaching. Hustle to netsonfire.org to learn more and see why so many rising stars hoop at Nets. Nets on Fire, building champions on and off the court.
House of Jump is Southern Utah's only indoor trampoline park and your only place to jump, dunk, and dodge. Head on over to our house, the House of Jump.
Create your own relaxing, comfortable space. Boulevard Home offers the guaranteed best prices on furniture, appliances, mattresses, and more. And buy with no interest financing. Shop Boulevard Home, because home is who we are.
Today's game is brought to you by Findlay Subaru, Honolulu Grill, Nets on Fire, and Intermountain Sports Performance.
Hurricane basketball, 28 seconds to go. Thunder can go a couple seconds, try to get a steal, then they got a foul. They double the corner, they kick it out. Now you got a foul, and they do. Ben Chase fouls R.J. Hurst with 21.7 on the clock. Hurricane make free throws, this game's over.
Yeah. There's a 10-point margin. Nice cushion for the Tigers here if they're able to bury these two. Oh, and they don't have the amount of fouls yet to draw the line here.
Yeah, they still got 2 to give. There's one with the ball not even inbounded. They call it on Springer. 0.5 of a second went off the clock. He was holding them before the inbound. I think they got to go back to 21.7. Maybe they won't reset it. I'm going to leave it at 21.2. And now that's 5 fouls. So that was the final foul that'll put Brigham Kemp on the free throw line. Kemp tonight, 10 in the first half, 7 in the second half. He got 17, a few points above, or right above his season average, 16 and some change. Kemp, one of the top 5 leading scorers in all of 4A. What do you like about Brigham Kemp's game, Paul? He came in averaging 16.9, and that was point number 18.
Not just the points, but the assists, the steals. He's the team leader in all 3 categories. He's just a guy that is always around the ball, always making plays, whether it be in his hands or a teammate's hands. He's setting them up or he's scoring. So as he gets another offensive rebound there, and that should pretty much do it.
17 seconds to go. They foul again. Kemp will head back to the line. He's got 18 on the night. That's a game high. Hughes has got 11. Hurst has got 12. The supporting cast has been there tonight on senior night. In fact, all 5 seniors have scored tonight, Paulie. How cool is that?
That is cool.
That's super cool how everybody gets contributing on senior night as Brigham makes another free throw.
Student section good. You know,
lively.
We were at Crimson, then we were at Dixie, then we were at here in Hurricane the last 3 games. How does this student section compare to the other stops we've made in the last week?
I mean, there's not the dueling student section aspect like there was at the hangar and at the field house, but there's still a really strong Hurricane student section, and I thought they've been funny, they've been witty, and they've been full of energy.
And there you can hear it. There's the noise. Zeros on the clock. 62-49. Hurricane wins. Paulie, your thoughts?
It was an incredible game from tip to buzzer from the Tigers. They really showed a lot of fight tonight, and they shot the ball. The skill between Kemp and Hurst and both the Gooblers and Callan Hughes. I mean, there's just so many contributors that factored into the win tonight, and it's going to be really hard to give out awards because there were so many guys contributing.
We'll take a break, come back, clean it all up with the Johnson Pediatric Dentistry post-game show. 62-49. Hurricane wins it over Desert Hills on the Wilkinson scoreboard.
Hey, it's Marco from Coral Canyon Golf Course inviting you to play the course with the best backdrop in southern Utah. Make sure you get out and experience great golf for a great price at Coral Canyon. Visit coralcanyongolfcourse.com or call us at 435-688-1700 for your tee times.
House of Jump is Southern Utah's only indoor trampoline park and your only place to jump, dunk, and dodge. Head on over to our house, the House of Jump.
Asphalt. It's not something we think about much except when it's in bad shape. At Holbrook Asphalt, we help cities, HOAs, and businesses avoid replacing painfully expensive roads and parking lots. To avoid the cost of replacing asphalt, you must effectively preserve it while it's still in good condition. University research has shown Holbrook Asphalt's HA5 slows asphalt aging by 67%. We make your pavement assets last longer, cost less to own, all while achieving higher property values. Visit holbrookasphalt.com.
Scooter's Coffee and Hurricane is the best way to start your day or get you through your day. From breakfast sandwiches to cinnamon rolls to amazing smoothies and, of course, coffee. Anytime is a good time to sip and smile. Scooter's Coffee, open 7 days a week.
Huge news! Sport Court has a brand new showroom and design center, and it's next level. See why so many are choosing Sport Court here in Southern Utah for top quality basketball, pickleball, and multi-purpose courts. Learn more at sportcourtofsouthernutah.com. You could wander around a warehouse store forever and never find the one thing that can make all the difference. A helpful face? Now that's something to consider. Everything your local Bucks A stands for is written on our faces. Welcoming, neighborly, knowledgeable. When you're in need of a helpful face, visit one of our 3 Southern Utah locations.
Aloha, sports fans. It's Boo and Nick from Honolulu Grill.
Come get a taste of the islands. Try our famous Kahlua pork or tender teriyaki chicken, and you'll love our mac salad and sweet sauce on your rice.
Don't forget to try our original Kava 8 at Honolulu Grill. It's game time.
Today's game is brought to you by Wilkinson's House of Lighting, The Rink, Jersey Mike's, and Coral Canyon Golf Course.
Hey, welcome back. Johnson Pediatric Dentistry post-game show. Devin Dixon, Paul Ratliff here in the Grass Creek Construction broadcast booth. We'll be checking in with a third member of our crew in just a minute. But, Paulie, fun win tonight for the home team, 62-49. The Tigers Den was rocking.
Yeah, and the Holbrook Asphalt Big Score dessert is on, as there was over 55 points scored by these Hurricane Tigers, as this was a triumphant effort. A lot of scores. It was really a fun game for them on senior night. The threes were falling from all different corners of the court. Callan Hughes was patrolling the post, locking down that area, not allowing many offensive rebounds for the Tigers or for the Thunder. But there was a ton of offensive rebounds tonight for the Tigers. I think that was a big fueling force in their win.
No question about it. Kemp 20, Hurst with 12, like you mentioned, all on Nets on Fire threes. Appreciate Nets on Fire. They got their money's worth as our three-point sponsor tonight, building champions on and off the court. Hughes also, for Coach Stout and the Tigers, into double figures. He had 11. My stats unofficial, brought to you by Scooter's Coffee. Check the individual scoring again unofficially, but I had 2 in double figures, And that was open shot with 14, and Chaz Holbrook with 10. Rasmussen had 9 in the first half. I don't think he scored in the second half unless I missed one.
I don't think so either.
I am missing 2 points for Desert Hills somewhere. Happens. Andrus had 8 off the bench. And how about Ben Chase? Came in averaging over 12 a game. He only had 5, all coming in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
For 3 quarters, they kept Ben Chase off.
And it looked like he was a little off, just the shooting touch. When he was driving to the basket, shots were missing, not very, they weren't too close. It was missed badly a few times. So I think Ben just was not really feeling the game tonight. The touch was just not there.
We'll clean it all up, just like Dr. Cody with your kids' dentistry needs. See why so many parents choose Johnson Pediatric Dentistry. For new patients, you can take advantage of that special. Just $99. You get the exam, the x-rays, and the teeth cleaning at Johnson Pediatric Dentistry. Spring break's coming up. You can start scheduling for the summer once the kids are out of school. Just call Johnson Pediatric Dentistry and tell them the guys on the Fan Sports Network told you to call and book that new patient special, and see why so many love Dr. Cody and the staff over there. 2 Southern Utah locations. Just off Sunset and over there by Lynn's in Washington Fields. All right, we'll take just a quick break. When we come back, awards, plus we'll get you the final scores. We'll see if we can get Coach Stout or a player to join us. And we'll kind of put a bow on this one. Again, the Tigers win at 62-49 over Desert Hills. Tigers improve to 6-4 in Region 9 play and 12-8 overall. Thunder dropped to 11-9 overall and 5-4 in Region 9 play. Awards, and hopefully some Coral Canyon coaches' comments when we come back.
Need an appliance or two? AWP's got you. Check out the remodeled expansive showroom, highlighting the Cafe series with colors like matte black, matte white, and modern glass. Make your kitchen stand out. Come see the local boys at AWP across the freeway from the Bloomington Walmart.
Create your own relaxing, comfortable space. Boulevard Home offers the guaranteed best prices on furniture, appliances, mattresses, and more. And buy with no interest financing. Shop Boulevard Home, because home is who we are.
This cheesesteak is so freshly grilled, you can still hear it sizzling.
I can hear it too.
Me too.
Actually, it's the
Cheesesteak?
grill.
Grilled right in front of you. It's a Jersey Mike's thing.
Fabulous Freddy's is the locals' choice for a full-service car wash. It's fast. Have your car washed in just 20 minutes or less. Fabulous Freddy's always keeps it clean inside and out with 2 Southern Utah locations as well as in Vegas, Lehigh, and Sandy.
Huge news! Sport Court has a brand new showroom and design center, and it's next level. See why so many are choosing Sport Court here in Southern Utah for top quality basketball, pickleball, and multi-purpose courts. Learn more at sportcourtofsouthernutah.com.
Hi, I'm Jermaine O'Jegman from The Rink, and I'm inviting you to come out and skate The Rink. The Rink is the hot spot in town for big group events and kid birthday parties. We now have a karaoke room and retro skate night every Friday night. Visit skatetherink.com to learn more and let the good times roll at The Rink.
From bold statements to subtle compliments, Wilkinson's House of Lighting will help you more fully enjoy all the different spaces in your home. Find us online at shopwilkinsons.com or come in and see what's new. 88 East, 1160 South, just off Main.
Create your own relaxing, comfortable space. Boulevard Home offers the guaranteed best prices on furniture, appliances, mattresses, and more. And buy with no interest financing. Shop Boulevard Home, because home is who we are.
At Grass Creek Construction, they put their heart and integrity into every build. Their team is committed to delivering top-quality commercial projects that stand out. Integrity is their competitive edge. Building with passion, building with purpose, proud sponsor of local sports.
Today's game is brought to you by Johnson Pediatric Dentistry, Sport Court, Scooters Coffee, and Holbrook Asphalt.
All right, welcome back. Good evening. Greetings, salutations. Devin Dixon, Paul Ratliff, also joining us. We were waiting to see if we could get, coach or players here, but coach is with his family. I don't know if coach is going to make it up. Monica McLaughlin here.
I'm his replacement.
From Hurricane. Yeah, we could have you do some voiceover work. And,
For sure.
I think he's got to be happy with his kids tonight.
He does.
Hurricane 62-49, they win it.
Absolutely. I think it was a spirited effort from from really the tip to the buzzer. I mean, it was just an emotional day for the seniors, and they were all just contributing all night long. It was just a great balanced performance.
Here's what we're going to do. We're going to split up the awards tonight. I'll pick the Findlay Subaru star of the game. Paul, you take care of the AWP Appliance Wholesalers Plus Playmaker play of the game. And Monica, you get the Jersey Mike sub of the game. Sound fair?
And then
Sounds
I get
fair.
a sub after this is over.
All right, Monica, Jersey Mike, sub of the game. Get it Mike's way to Southern Utah Jersey Mike's today.
I'm going with all 5 of these seniors that played tonight. It was really cool. You were mentioning how they all made shots,
Yeah.
too. So that was really
They all
impressive.
scored.
A great night for them to take home in memory, too. So I'm going with all 5 of them.
And if you had to lean to one, I would say Tyson Stout, because he's been a guy that hasn't started all year long. He started for Brigham Kemp, and he knocked down a bucket, early. It was a three-pointer in that early part of that second quarter. And what a barrage it was in that third quarter for Hurricanes. They pushed the lead up to 21 at one point. I think actually it was 22.
Yeah, there was the time where there was just a flurry where Hurricane was making a ton of shots and stopping the Desert Hills Thunder just about every time down.
They ran away.
All right, Paulie. Great job, Monica. Paulie, the AWP Playmaker Play of the Game, brought to you by the boys. The Cell GE at AWP across the freeway from the Bloomington Walmart.
I think it's got to be R.J. Hurst and his barrage of three-pointers in the second quarter. All 3 of them accounted for 9 points. That's the Playmaker Play of the game, those 3 three-pointers.
Yeah, and the defense was great, too. Holding Desert Hills to 49 points. But, chicks like the long ball, right?
Chicks like the long ball, right?
Just like in baseball. They like the three-pointer.
They do. They look like harder shots. They want to see you make those.
I love it. I love it. Thank you, Appliance Wholesalers Plus. You need a fridge, a microwave, water softener, complete laundry set, washer, dryer. Go see Jesse, Shane, and the guys over there at AWP. All right, Philly Superstar of the game. He didn't even start tonight because it was senior night. He's a junior.
Oh.
But the guy's been incredible all year. The region is raving about the speed, the quickness, the tempo, the shot-making ability of Brigham Kemp. 20 points game high. He's your Findlay Subaru star of the game in this one.
Good choice.
Yeah, real good choice. The kid was just on fire all night long.
3 in double figures, including Mr. Hurst, R.J. Hurst. And you're right, he hit those 3 threes. He had 4 threes. All his buckets tonight were three-point field goals.
Oh, my gosh.
Yep. He had 12, and Callan Hughes had 11, 14 for open shot to pace the Thunder in the loss. Thunder can't really – they go back to the film, but they got to turn around and get ready for our next high school broadcast. Our look ahead brought to you by Coral Canyon Golf Course. Look ahead to your next tee time. CoralCanyonGolf.com. Book your tee time or call the Pro Shop 435-688-1700. And that is Crimson at the Thunderdome on Friday night. Caden Formaster, Ben Lindquist will be on the call. Will you be at that one too, Monica?
At the Thunderdome.
Are you doing
Desert
the Shoot for
Hills.
Cash?
Yeah, I believe I'll be at Desert Hills.
Okay.
Giving
All
away
right.
money for that, probably on the camera again.
You don't have to wait till Friday, though, for more coverage of local sports tomorrow night, right here on the Fan Sports Network, Utah Tech. I think it's a 6 o'clock tip, 5:45 pregame. Rod Zundel will have the call from down in Texas, Tarleton State, Utah Tech doing battle. And then Saturday, UT Arlington, and a matinee game for Juddy and the guys, trying to get conference win number 3 and number 4 out on the road this weekend. By the way, the Utah Tech women are at home. That's going to do us. Final thoughts. Monica, go.
I think it was a great game. The Hurricane ran away with it. They ran away with it. I'm proud of them.
Yeah, they did, and kind of held off that rally, kept the Thunder at bay, and closed it out with a 62-49 victory. Paul.
Yeah, I would say just the exacting revenge. They obviously fell at the Thunderdome just a couple weeks ago, and they get revenge in a big way with a blowout victory on senior night. They must feel vindicated, Coach Stout and the crew.
What do you think,
60-43, Pineview won tonight.
Oh.
So they are 6-2 in region play, and the final score, Crimson wins as well, 63-48 over Cedar. So they win last night, they win again tonight, so they are now 8-1 in Region 9 play. They're 1 ahead of Pineview in the loss column and 2 ahead in the win column. And so we'll see what Friday brings. Pineview will be at the Thunderdome against Desert Hills. Crimson will be at Desert Hills on Friday, and Dixie will host Pineview down at the Hangar. So 2 big ones on Friday night. For Devin Dixon, Monica McLaughlin, and Paul Ratliff, we say goodnight from the Tigers Den. This has been the Johnson Pediatric Dentistry Post-Game Show. Hurricane wins it. Great day to come out and watch some basketball at the Tigers Den or right here live on the Fan Sports Network or to our listening audience, thanks for tuning us in. Paul and I will be up early, 7 to 9. Monica, you in the morning show today?
Maybe I'll be there.
It'll be a surprise.
It's always a surprise.
Will the mouth of the South make it into the studio? We all wait with bated breath. You guys have a great night. Hope you enjoyed the broadcast. We'll see you next time on the Fan Sports Network. Good night.